This is Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
A reading from the letter to the Hebrews. He for a little while was made lower than the angels, that by the grace of God he might taste death for everyone. For it was fitting that he, for whom and through whom all things exist, and bringing many children to their glory, should make their leaders to their salvation perfect through suffering. He who consecrated and those who are being consecrated all have one origin. Therefore, he is not ashamed to recall their brothers, the word of the Lord.
Hey, I'm Darian Packard.
Hi, I'm Joelle.
And we love Special Chronicles podcast. Thank you, Daniel.
So now switching gears to one of our most popular series is our Meet USO or Meet Special Olympics Athlete series. And listeners have already found, first my story and now all of our stories of those of us with special needs inspiring. And so, Joelle, you gave our listeners an introduction at the top of the hour. But now for this segment, maybe we might, in case our listeners maybe have paused this episode, give our listeners a brief introduction about yourself and what disability you were diagnosed with.
I was diagnosed with
With what?
Sorry, I get really nervous.
Okay.
Yeah. I was diagnosed with Williams syndrome. It's a disorder under chromosome 7.
Yeah.
I lost 25 genes. I speak clearly. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I say words that don't even make sense. And sometimes I just don't.
Having Williams syndrome makes you very social.
Having Williams syndrome makes me very, very social. I like to go out. I like to be with my friends. I like to go to the movies.
Yeah, neat. And as I'm sure you know, the focus here at Special Chronicles, as well as Special Olympics, is not on our disabilities, but on our abilities and differences. Speaking of Williams syndrome, just 2 months ago, we had the mom of a daughter in New Zealand who her daughter has Williams syndrome. So this will be on specialchronicles.com/Williams syndrome, all one word. Yours still here will be the second part in that series. So now let's take our listeners back, Joelle. How did you first get started in Special Olympics?
Go ahead. How did you get started, Joelle?
I got started when I was
like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
In basketball.
Yes, in basketball.
Billy.
It's just amazing because I make so many friends.
What? Talk about the basketball.
It's
It's like your first introduction to Special Olympic sports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played basketball too about 7 years ago, and I want to try to go back later this year. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a great basketball player.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I can, as you can talk, I'll grab from my bookshelf a picture of my team from when I played to show you. Well, to show you, our audio listeners can't see us, but for viewers. But maybe share why you wanted to participate in Special Olympics.
Sorry. I wanted to participate because I thought it would be
A wonderful place with a lot of wonderful people.
a wonderful place with a lot of heartwarming, very friendly people that I know till this day. It's just really fun.
Neat. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Joelle. It's a lot of fun and
That's my mom's computer.
okay. It's a lot of fun and a lot of caring people. Like I know for me, like my coaches are always really caring, and the entire staff of Special Olympics is always really caring. But here's that picture of my team, and I'm right here with a lot more hair than now.
Oh, that's great.
So that's
That's yeah. Gosh, you guys, have the uniforms and everything.
Yeah. This was, I think we got a bronze, I want to say, in this tournament.
Oh wow.
So, which is somewhere in the pile, the box of medals. But what other sports, Joelle, have you participated in addition to basketball?
Tennis, cheerleading.
Yeah. Neat. So hopefully someday cheerleading can become an official sport of Special Olympics.
Yeah, I think it should be.
It'd be fun, huh?
Very.
It'd be fun to have a competition at the World Games level.
Yeah, it would be.
And have cheer teams from around the world.
Yeah,
I was hoping to get some cheer teams at these World Games, cheer teams from around the world. But I never, at the time I was pretty much solo in the beginning planning of this program, so I just never had a chance to get that far to explore other countries. In the general look of it, when the sort of like a general investigation into it, I didn't find much, but I think that there is some cheerleading happening in certain countries like London and Australia, or I should say England and Australia.
Neat. Well, if anyone from Special Olympics is listening, maybe they can help to make it happen for the next World Games, which we won't say where it is. Well, I don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't
right.
even
So they don't like to say anything, right? Until they can, or like usually it's at the closing ceremony. So
yeah. So Joelle, what's your favorite part of competing in Special Olympics?
you answered that earlier. What is it?
My gold medal.
Definitely great. What would you say to encourage other people who may be afraid to compete in Special Olympics? What would you tell them to get involved?
They shouldn't be afraid. I mean, they shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're sorry.
Okay.
Why shouldn't they be afraid?
Because it's
How does Special Olympics make you feel?
makes me feel very happy.
Yeah.
I like to go out there and,
Yeah.
Show your stuff, right?
yeah.
Joy, have you ever thought of being an athlete leader or a global messenger? Give speeches?
Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I started as a global messenger 6 years ago, so it's a lot of fun to get out and to different places. You're also involved, as we said in the first segment, with unified sports, and you played basketball with friends Caroline and Kathleen Schreiber, and Caroline, as you already mentioned, has been a previous guest here on Special Chronicles, so listeners can just do a search on Special Chronicles to find that in our archives. But how did you first get started playing unified sports?
I just encouraged myself to play basketball or tennis or soccer, or I used to do field hockey, but that was for my school, and I didn't like it.
I would say that, Special Olympics for Joelle has given her the opportunity to work on skills that can apply to any of the different sports, and just things outside of sports. But Joelle attends an all-girls private Catholic school. We're big promoters of inclusive education, and everybody in the classroom learning together with accommodations made for individuals who need certain accommodations to access the curriculum. And it's been an incredible environment for Joelle, and which has led to her being able to play sports at her school. As she said, she did play field hockey for a season, but she just realized she wasn't crazy about it. Last fall, she was asked to be on the volleyball team, and she did awesome. She definitely one that I think that's definitely a sport for her that I've really encouraged her to keep it up, and to take some other volleyball clinics to work on skills. Unfortunately, I don't know, I think it might be even for the state of Maryland, we don't have volleyball. So that's kind of something on my list of things that I would love to have happen in Special Olympics in Maryland and our county, because I know that it would be great for Joelle and as well as others. I think it's a sport that really, like basketball, it just kind of brings everybody together, and I think intrigues people sort of on the unified level to come together to play.